Yes, this'll do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic. Nowadays, it's all about home furnishings and going straight. All right, you ready? Because this is it. Well, it's not it, but it's something very big. It's not quite ready yet, but I wanted to see how you're doing. What I've got is a Fleeca Bank franchise. And it's nothing too complicated. There's no buy-in. Now, normally, there would be a buy-in. You would put in money up front, we would arrange the job, and you would pull it off. But this time, I'll cover the upfront costs. Call it the price of getting a look at you. And there's no risk to you. Unless, of course, you count getting locked up or shot. So, you ready? What do you think? You got questions, comments, concerns? All right. What are you waiting for? Let's go see this place. Take us to the Fleeca on Western Highway, near Chumash. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. All right, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man that no one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense? Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a... There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. Enough of this peeper crap. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. Now take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster. I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half. No? Didn't like that one? You don't make it easy. Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with, those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. And as the job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Where were we? Masks. Paige. Oh, yeah. We'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. There she is. We leave my car here, take the truck.
Nice to meet you.
Come on, back to your place. Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check? Go down the inventory? Or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill. The files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to...
Well, we're not getting caught. These are professionals.
So I hear. The cheapest professionals money can buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. Just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something.
조심해!
Okay. Now, Paige, we'll set up a board for you, won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates for you to stand on.
The most important thing to look for in an employee is respect. You can't get anything done without respect. Where was I? Yes, the room. Now, Paige is setting up this board on which you will plan your scores. You'll use it to set out all the prep work you need to do, select your crew, figure out how the take from a score should be split up. So you need a crew to take a score. But only one person can be in charge. Respect. Isn't that right, Paige?
Blow me.
All right. You're only going to need one thing for this job. It's a high-speed armored car. Now, instead of getting one legitimately and leaving a nice long paper trail to your front door, you're going to be jacking one from a nasty Korean crew and leaving a nice long paper trail to their door instead.
This is good to go.
Hey, here's your board. Good. And when you're ready to move on the car, go over it, study the plan, tick it off the list. You must be methodical. This isn't just a dumb crime. Well, there is an element of that, huh? Oh. And when you've got the car, we'll come back here and talk bank jobs. Bank jobs, bank jobs.
Talk you through all these jobs. What do we got here? Yeah, the car. Okay, you're on the way to Del Perro. You almost there? Remember, you can do this however you like, as long as you're careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top level of this garage on the north side. So, I see two ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick. Or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them from cover. You can do it however you like, as long as you get it done. And oh yeah, we don't want anyone looking for you, so put on masks before saying hi. Trash it, sure. If the exhaust on that car is dragging along the road, that's on you.
I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
That car is fine as fuck.
Oh, hey! Thanks for calling. Yeah, I have the perfect guy.
Ah, your first time. You know, the first times, well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be fireworks, you know. It'll be vaguely awkward and disappointing, you know. You'll probably stick the wrong thing in the wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make eye contact afterwards. But new worlds will open up. Something will have changed, you know. New opportunities, new risks. And that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you, holding your hand, you know, guiding you through it. And then you'll feel a little creeped out, but you're gonna repress it. Squash it down. And we'll never talk about it, okay? Okay? Okay. First time, Lisa! Woo! It's a two-man score, right? One of you drives, keeps the heat off of you. The other goes into the bank, goes to the specific safety deposit box. Then you get out of there, you get in that fast armored car, and you get the hell out of that place. Then once you're clean, once you got no heat on you, come see me, give me the box, and you get paid. Okay. You know, like I said, it is your first time, so don't expect too much. There are wild, insane, mind-blowing orgies in your future. Orgies! But, you know, we all gotta start somewhere. Good luck!
Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you. I've got goosebumps up my arms and butterflies in my stomach and a light film of sweat on my upper lip. You know where you left the car? At least I hope you do. You weren't drunk on painkillers, were you? Oh, no, that was me. Okay, get the car, then move on to the bank. Breaking into their system. You got the wheels? Then all right, go to the bank. Start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no don't go through with it, I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. It'd be scarier if I threatened to kill you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, when nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death, in a way, no, it's not, is it? I should have made a death threat, or at least a mutilation threat, so that I'd, cut off your nose, or I'd use your ass for an ashtray, or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in, you go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on crowd control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road. Now, part of the money I put up for this job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He, wasn't cheap, nor were the expenses he submitted. But, only the best. When you're out of the bank, all you gotta do is get to him and he'll get you out. You think you can manage that? Well, we're all about to find out. You at the bank? You need to wait until the drillers got into their network before making a move. You don't have time or resources to open the vault door any other way. How's the hack coming? You should have this done by now. Like I said, do not move on the bank until you're in their network. Wait on the driller. safety deposit box.
They've got guns!
Please, don't shoot me.
You found the box? Okay, go in your bag, get out the drill.
Please, I don't want to get shot.
You made your point.
Don't go too quick, or it's gonna overheat. If you see smoke, ease turns out this whole thing will take too long. Keep going. We need that box. You need to hurry this up.
Tell me what to do.
How you doing with that drill?
Whatever you want.
That drill got another gear? Come on. This shouldn't be taking so long.
I need your help. Okay, I did it. Hey, I'm cool. I'll do what you say. Tell me what to do. Okay, I get it. Whatever you want. Hey, I need your help. I'll do what you say. Tell me what to do. Whatever you want. I'm here to help. I'll do what you say. Okay, I get it. Tell me what to do. Hey, I'm cool. Whatever you want. Please, no. I'm here to help. I'll do what you say. Okay, I get it. Tell me what to do. Hey, I'm cool. Whatever you want. Please, no. to do. Okay, I get it! Hey, I'm cool!
You made your point.
Okay, I get it! Whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
You made your point.
Hey, I'm cool! I'll do what you say.
Okay.
Tell me what to do. Whatever you want. Okay, I get it! I'm here to help. Hey, I'm cool! I'll do what you say.
You made your point.
Tell me what to do. Keep going! Whatever you want. I'm here to help. I'll do what you say. Tell me what to do.
You made your point.
Whatever you want. I'm here to help. Okay, I get it! I'll do what you say. Hey, I'm cool!
You made your point.
Keep going! Tell me what to do.
You made your point.
Whatever you want. Okay, I get it! Hey, I'm cool! I'm here to help. Keep going! I'll do what you say.
You made your point.
Tell me what to do. Okay, I get it! Whatever you want. Hey, I'm cool! I'm here to help. Keep going! I'll do what you say. do.
Okay, okay.
Whatever you want.
You made your point.
Hey, I'm cool.
I get it.
I'm here to help.
Okay, okay.
Please, no! I'll do what you say.
You made your point.
Tell me what to do. Okay, I did it! Whatever you want. Hey, I'm cool! Please, no!
Okay, okay.
I'm here to help.
You made your point.
I'll do what you say.
I get it.
Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
You made your point.
Okay, I get it!
Ah! Ah! I get it.
Hey, I'm cool!
Okay, okay.
Please, no!
You made your point. Ah! Ah!
Chill out!
Ah! I get it.
I'm here to help.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I get it!
Ah! You made your point.
Hey, I'm cool!
I get it.
I'll do what you say.
Okay, okay.
Please, no! Tell me what to do.
You made your point. I get it.
Okay, I get it!
Okay, okay. You made your point.
Whatever you want. Hey, I'm cool! I'm here to help. Please, no!
Okay, okay.
Okay, I get it!
You made your point.
I'll do what you say. Hey, I'm cool! Tell me what to do.
Okay, okay.
Please, no!
You made your point.
I'll do what you say. Okay, I get it.
You made your point.
Hey, I'm cool.
I get it.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, okay.
Steve, no! Whatever you want.
You made your point. I get it.
I'm here to help.
Okay, okay. You made your point.
I'll do what you say. Okay, I get it.
I get it.
Tell me what to do. Damn! Whatever you want. Oh, crap! Oh, crap!
Okay, okay.
I'm here to help. Mike's on the news.
You made your point.
I'll do what you say.
I get it.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, okay.
Whatever you want.
You made your point.
Hey, I'm cool. I'm here to help.
I get it.
Steve, no! I'll do what you say.
Okay, okay.
Tell me what to do.
You made your point.
Whatever you want.
I get it.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, okay.
I'm here to help.
You made your point.
Hey, I'm cool.
I get it.
Steve, no! I'll do what you say.
Okay, okay. You made your point.
Okay, I get it.
I get it.
Hey, I'm cool.
Okay, okay. You made your point.
Tell me what to do. Steve, no!
I get it.
Whatever you want.
Okay, okay. You made your point.
Okay, I get it.
I get it.
I'm here to help.
Okay, okay.
I'll do what you say. Hey, I'm cool.
You made your point.
Steve, no! me what to do.
You made your point.
Whatever you want.
I get it.
I'm here to help.
Okay, okay. You made your point.
Okay, I did it.
Okay, okay.
I'll do what you say. Hey, I'm cool.
You made your point.
Please, no. Tell me what to do.
I get it.
Whatever you want.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I did it. I'm here to help. Hey, I'm cool.
You made your point.
I'll do what you say. Please, no. Tell me what to do.
I get it. Okay, okay.
Whatever you want.
You made your point.
This ain't cool. Strawberries usually this relaxed. I'm here to help.
I get it.
Okay, I did it. I'll do what you say. Hey, I'm cool. Tell me what to do. Please, no.
Okay, okay.
Whatever you want.
You made your point.
Okay, I did it. I'm here to help.
I get it.
You got it. Get back to the car.
Hey, I'm cool.
Okay, okay. You made your point.
Go, go, go! You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car. I've got my getaway guy waiting for you on San Trudeau Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything. Hey, come in. This is your getaway guy. Melissa tells me you were inbound. Keep driving for the bridge. I got
Show it to me. Ooh, yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, passed. And if that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, for the first time, that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.
How rude!
Tell JT, with some bad news. The document shop's completely out of supplies. Production's ground to a halt. You want them up and running again, get them what they need.
Sheesh!
finishes it?
Really? Careful!
Are you a sex offender or something? That is fucked! Moody much?
Yes, what you're wondering, hands, grabby head.
Oh, Jesus, really? So rude.
So, Mr. Crest said we should talk about work. But not here. Is there a room in the back or something? Cool, I'll get set up. So, Mr. Crest said you might be able to help me out with something. Well, not me, so that's clear. It's not me you're going to be helping. And I want it understood that I am not involved. Just a bystander doing a favor. And this is not an offer of employment so much as an opportunity. And, well, anyway, that's just getting a bit technical, but the point is, sometimes our fair and legal justice system makes mistakes. And this is one such time. Here he is, Professor Maxim Rashkovsky. You know the professor? Used to be head of research for the Army. 3 doctorates. Overconfident polymath, vain sociopath, tedious egomaniac, control freak, geneticist, weapons development, engineer, car nut, but definitely not a people person. Accused of espionage along with everything else? You don't remember? Well, lucky you. Exceedingly vain and self-absorbed man, brilliant at everything he does, yada yada yada, makes you want to puke. He's a goddamn traitor. I mean, he's a rat, but he pays. Incarcerated for a crime he did commit, but, well, let's just say money talks and he's going to walk. So, we got a few things to get ready, all pretty straightforward. Do them one at a time, but any way you like. Standard op for a gov-fac breakout, if you know what I mean. Rad. All right, first thing's a plane. Then we got a bus, and then, well, 2 things. We got the inmate transfer schedule and Rashkovsky's car. More on that later. Let me show you. We need a plane to get the professor out of the country. It's currently being used to traffic drugs by a transnational street gang, the Vagos. The bus. We need a standard Bolingbrook transport vehicle. The least traffic is on the route from Paleto Bay. All right? That's where you're going to be able to get a hold of one. You can get a hard copy of the inmate transit schedule at the LSPD's Mission Row station. Go in unarmed, play it cool. You might not have a problem. That's a 2-person job, max. The other 2-hander is our guy's prize Casco. We believe it's about to be shipped to Korea by a luxury car theft ring. Okay. Mr. Crest said you guys are at least semi-competent, so, well, Professor Rashkovsky pays well.
So, you're moving on the plane. It's at McKenzie Airfield. Logistics are as yet undecided. Go in how you like, but go in with a good supply of ammunition, armor, and maybe even explosives. It's gonna get kinda heavy. Like I said before, the airfield is under Vagos control. They're using
trained to make trafficking runs across the border. That means it's already set up to take Reshkovsky out of the country. Limited radar visibility, plausible cover story. It's perfect. Don't let the fact that there are a bunch of angry drug dealers waiting for you affect how you go in. Or actually do. Some more background on the Vagos. Okay. Globalized, multinational, decentralized criminal network. Their principal interest is in drug trafficking, but they've diversified into mid-level distribution, end-user sales, and trafficking other contraband. You get caught with a kilo of coke, they throw the book at you. You're caught with a quart of capybara semen, it's a slap on the wrist. And the market for large endangered rodent ejaculate is lucrative. Most of the Vagos' upper management, shot callers if you like, are already incarcerated here in the States and throughout Central and Latin America. They run the network on cell phones, and it's a relatively flat hierarchy at the top. So if you cut one head off, there's 6 more waiting to bite. Not that I want to dismantle any criminal networks. As you know, I'm a criminal myself. I just like to do my homework. Criminal homework. The prison angle's gonna help us sell our raid on Bolingbroke. It's not something that they would do, but it's the kind of thing the authorities believe that they would do, which is all that really matters. You get me? Okay.
Out of the way next time, dumbass!
Maintaining the integrity of the plane is the priority here. Don't rush this. Looks like a shit show down there. Clear the airstrip before you think about taking that bird into the sky. If the plane gets shot up, we're back to Alpha. Vagos cell phones are going loco, people. Expect more of them any second now. But remember, the mission is the plane. Maintaining the integrity of the plane is the priority here. Don't rush this. Looks like a shit show down there. Clear the airstrip before you think about taking that bird into the sky. If the plane gets shot up, we're back to Alpha.
¡Puta madre! ¡Amigos! ¡Necesitamos ayuda!
Vagos cell phones are going loco, people. Expect more of them any second now. But remember, the mission is the plane. The gang task force better send us a thank you for this. Even more Vagos coming at you.
Whoa, damn!
Air traffic's telling me you're airborne. Bring it to the airport and you're done. The rest of the team's going to clean up the Vagos. Okay, I'm reading you close to the airfield. Remember, once you engage these bastards, there's only one way this is going. Make a plan, then execute it. No matter how good the plan is, expect sustained resistance. Maintaining the integrity of the plane is the priority here. Don't rush this. Looks like a shit show down there. Clear the airstrip before you think about taking that bird into the sky. If the plane gets shot up, we're back to Alpha. Vagos cell phones are going loco, people. Expect more of them any second now. But remember, the mission is the plane. telling me you're airborne. Bring it to the airport and you're done. The rest of the team's going to clean up the Vagos. The gang task force better send us a thank you for this. Even more Vagos coming at you. Pilot, come in. Is there any cargo on the plane? Drugs, guns, wild animals? I guess if you're flying, you haven't been charged by a coked-up crash of rhinos. You know, last week, 3 customs officers died from spider bites after opening a Marabunta Grande shipment of untaxed Coca-Cola wood. What lesson can you take from this? It ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the amount and toxicity of the venom in the dog's sack. Unless the dog is really effing big, then you're screwed anyway. So, look out for creepy crawlies, and any drugs on that plane belong to me. Man, I love selling drugs. I am a criminal after all. My team's waiting at LSIA. Can we hurry this up, please? We need to clean this up quick, so leave the area as soon as you've handed over the plane. Ground team did well. I don't expect any more Vagos activity in that part of the state for a day. 6 hours minimum. We're only cleared to stay in the airport so long. Let's do this.
Take care of this. I am not the cat you want to mess with.
Amazing!